I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like champagne?
No, it's great. I just wish Laurel were here to share it with us, that's all.
Me too.
Well, good evening, Dixie. Mr. Delaney, I must congratulate you on your victory over the troglodytes.
Marion, I'm glad to see you.
Well, that's very sweet of you to say, darling.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, when you were over at the house earlier with Adam, you looked like you wanted to tell me something, did you?
Would you excuse me? Of course, thank you.
I'm serious. No, we at the station are firmly committed to going with hot topics. Whatever's fresh and whatever's new. I mean, after all, they don't call it the cutting edge for nothing, right?
I am so glad Adam acquired WRCW.
No, he's re-energized the station, no question.
Well, but you have re-energized the show.
Listen, you just make sure you keep watching. We got some hot stuff coming up this month. For instance, why certain cities intentionally keep their schools subpar, drug dealers as political contributors.
Oh, now that sounds like solid rating stuff to me.
So you see, we're batting 1,000.
Well, Adam Chandler is going to hear nothing but good things from me.
Good. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I better go sign some autographs before they jump ship.
Madge Sinclair. Liza Colby, WRCW station manager.
Oh, yes, you are the sizzler who has recharged WRCW and helped to bring up TCB.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's kind of you to say. I don't know how long it'll be that way, though.
Why?
Well, our host wants me to hit the road.
Dad Martin, I can't believe that.
He's convinced that my job should be his, so...
But, wait. Why fix what's not broken? And Dad is perfect where he is.
Well, I'm afraid he's after just about everything he can get his hands on.
Hey, Kelsey, do you mind if we talk? Can we wait till morning? I'm really zonked.
This is important.
Look, if this is about the baby, I really...
This is about my husband.
What about him?
Well, it's only natural that you would feel close to him.
Maria, what are you trying to say?
Look, I just don't want things to get complicated, Kelly.
What do you mean, get complicated?
There's no need for you to be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm mad. You think I'm after Edmund?
Grace, is Laura there by any chance? You haven't seen her this evening. Listen, if she happens to swing by there, could you have her give me a call? Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Okay, good night. Maybe she went to Janet's cabin. Where's my phone book? Janet, what are you doing here? Did you hear me? What are you doing here?
Well, I
just came by. I didn't mean to scare you. I knocked on the door, and nobody answered. I wanted to leave you a note. I didn't want to just go.
Why did you want to leave me a note?
Because of Laura. I thought you'd be worried about her.
Have you seen her?
Yes. She came to the cabin. She asked if she could stay the night.
Is she there now?
No. I brought her back. She's outside waiting.
I'd like to talk to her.
Yes, of course, but I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes first.
All right.
Look, Laura's feeling very insecure right now. I mean, Pierce and I provided the only stability she'd known for a very long time. We were like substitute parents for her. This split up has really rocked her.
Naturally.
I mean, she came out to the cabin because I'm one of the few people she trusts. She needed to speak to somebody.
Do you think it helped?
I hope so. I tried to explain to her that sometimes relationships don't work out. It's nobody's fault. I know how much faith she puts in Pierce, and I didn't want to see that damaged.
No, of course not.
I tried to convince her that it was not Pierce's fault, that she shouldn't blame him.
That was very generous of you.
It has nothing to do with me. I can't bear to see Laura hurt.
Well, she means so much to Pierce.
I know. Look, if there's anything else I can do, please call. I mean, before long, Laura's going to be gone. She's going to be at school or a job, and I just want these last few years to be full of happiness and love for her.
I hope they are.
And I was wondering if from time to time
You don't have to ask, Janet, all right? You are part of Laura's life.
Thank you.
And you don't have to thank me because we're all just doing what we can, aren't we?
Yes, of course we are.
Mommy, it's time for the Happy Prince.
Oh, sorry. Bedtime. Here, it's story time.
It's all right. You go ahead. I'll bring Laura in. Sweet dreams, Jamie. Okay, come on. Let's go and read about the Catherine. No. Could it be? Brooks' journal. Pay dirt.
Kelsey, I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
Wrong way? You're the one that's wrong. How do you expect me to take it?
Okay. Look, you and Edmund have been through Lamaze together. He helped birth the baby. Of course, you're going to be bonded in a big way. And he's witty, and he's sensitive, and he's handsome.
And you expect me to contradict you? I agree. I think Edmund's a great guy. I enjoy spending time with him. But you don't have to get freaked out about it. I mean, you are way off. Majorly incorrect conclusion.
I am?
Maria, Edmund is nice to me. He talks to me like I have a brain. I consider him a non-toxic presence. So I sort of look up to him. He's like...
He's like a father?
Well, yeah. Edmund's like a father.
Are you close to your dad?
Well, yeah, when he's around. I mean, he's more human than my mom, who's floating around this dreary matronly phase.
So you must miss him.
Yeah. So much it hurts.
Well, have you spoken to him lately?
No. I'd have to tell him about Sam. He'd never look at me the same way again.
Well, maybe you don't give him enough credit.
I'm his angel. Angels don't get knocked up or miss a year of school. He'd never get over it. My dad left the 60s behind after he had us kids.
Oh, you think your parents were strict. My parents thought the 60s were the years of the devil.
What, they were really strict, like kept you in the house until you got married? They still do that?
Oh, just about. I was rolling up the waistbands of my uniforms at school just so the boys would sort of notice that I had legs. But they had us hitting the deck every night, saying the rosary.
On your knees?
Without fail. Yeah. But you can't keep a good girl down, so I did some pretty stupid things, though, in my day, too.
Like what?
The details are not important, but the point is, I did do something that I thought for sure my mom would hate me for, and I kept it inside for years. I never said anything, and when I did finally come clean, I just didn't give her enough credit. She really was wonderful.
Yeah, well, my father is a different story. But look, this is not about Edmund and me. We just hit it off. There's nothing more than that.
Okay. Okay. You know what? It must just be jet lag and that I'm exhausted, and I'm sorry if I embarrassed you in any way.
No harm done.
Well, I know this is really tough on you, staying here with us and nursing a baby that you're about to give up.
Oh, it'll build character.
Well, you're a better woman than I am, because emotionally I would be bobbling all over the place knowing that I was leaving soon and that I was going back to the West Coast and everything. I'd be pretty self-protective.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I am fine.
Okay, sweet dreams.
Hey, how'd it go?
I'm delusional.
She said that?
Oh, yeah, in teen speak.
Maybe I overreacted, misread the signals.
No. I think you have 20/20. But she would rather die than admit that she has a crush. That would be total humiliation.
I'm that bad?
Oh, honey, an old, gross geezer like you? Oh, yeah.
The last malt did I ever bite you?
You know, you were totally irresistible. You knew it. Mm-hmm. But what's she gonna do? I mean, she's gonna admit to your loving wife that she's warm for your form? That would be way uncool.
Seriously.
Seriously, she just doesn't know where she is right now. She's only 17. She's got hormones akimbo. She's vulnerable, and she's nursing a baby she doesn't even want to touch. So I really just tried to tread lightly. But I think I got the message across. She's just going to be a little uncomfortable and a little defensive around you for a while.
As long as it doesn't escalate. You got any advice?
Yeah. I'd say just ignore it and pretend like you never even thought of or heard the word crush. And then that way she can save face.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You're awfully sexy.
Do you know? I have not been with you for 2 whole nights.
I know. Talk about going cold turkey.
You want to make it up to me?
Yes, gladly. Gladly.
I love you, Dr. Santos. I love you, Maria. I love you, Mrs. Gray. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.